5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where do we go from here? It's the Where Do We Go From Here show where we ask, where do we go?
Where did we go?
And where are we going?
Home.
My name's Joe. And it's already going poorly. So if you want to tune out, I'm jealous. I'm Joe Beans. Let's go around and, because I'm not using my real name. And let's go around and introduce ourselves.
Yeah, I'm Joseph. Back again.
I'm Larry the Lobster.
I'm Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, nice.
And he's an alcoholic.
I wish. That would make
How has
it so
everyone
much
been?
easier.
We've been on hiatus recently.
Yeah.
I don't think, 10 months is a hiatus?
11.
It has not been 10 months, has it?
11.
Damn.
One Direction has been on hiatus for the past several years, so
That's
10
a
months
breakup,
isn't.
That's different.
No, they said they were going on hiatus. They never confirmed it was a breakup.
That is very true.
Are you sure?
I read that
I'm-
article.
I'm 60% sure.
Joe's up to date with his 1D news.
Yeah, I know all about the D. How have we all been?
Yeah, I think we're all pretty good.
Yeah.
We've been vibing, you know? We decided the gym was more important than a podcast, so...
And then we
Even
stopped
that-
doing that.
Just like the podcast.
Although, we're starting both back up, or we're starting both... Me and Joseph are starting them both back up, and you
Yeah,
two,
too.
you know.
I've been at the gym.
I literally cannot go at the time you're going tomorrow because of
That's
9 to 6 jobs.
That's excuses. If you had the drive and the mentality like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson
You would
does,
pick up
you
those
would go
monitors.
there.
This is
Okay,
why you'll never be in
okay,
a Black
here.
Adam movie.
And neither will Dwayne Johnson again. I was going so... No, I prefer money to getting big. Like...
That's fair. So did
That-
I.
That's not the Sigma grind set.
I'm counting
That's it.
calories at least. I didn't do that before.
Let's not alienate people who don't go to the gym because let's
Like
be honest, that's our intended demographic.
The people who do
Guys,
or
go
don't.
to the gym.
Don't.
Guys, these are
Hey, there are
awesome.
some very fit nerds out there.
Yeah, I know, I agree, and I like to consider. I'm eating Doritos as we do this, so like, I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
But yeah, we've all just been kind of chilling out, doing random summer stuff, and then we just decided that we weren't going to record anymore, and that was
We
I don't
didn't
think we
decide.
decided.
It fell upon us that
Yeah.
we just weren't recording
yeah,
anymore.
like
We did
the
it for a
week
solid
came.
month and then...
Yeah, the week came where we were meant to record, and none of us.
You know what?
did.
You know what?
It
No,
was
no.
Morbius, wasn't
I
it?
have a rant now. I have a rant to go
Oh,
on.
I can't wait.
What was the next episode? We're going to
Morbius.
review Morbius. Oh, okay. Joe, do you want to go see Morbius and Dundrum since we have to review it for the podcast? Yeah, sure thing.
Was I in work?
We go see it. No, you just didn't want to go see it. And
I'm
that's
not
when they
saying
decided.
that's not true, but I feel like I was also in work.
And that's when you two decided, oh yeah, I think we're just going to skip this week. And then we skipped the other week. And then we skipped the other week.
I came up with the idea that you should tell us the plot of the film, whether it was true or not.
He came up with that idea once he decided he did not want to see Morbius, and might I
And you
add,
know what? I still haven't seen Morbius.
I enjoyed Morbius. I'm just gonna say it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
This is you without remembering the plot of Morbius. I feel like.
I watched Morbius
You
sober. Can anyone else say that? I watched the full thing. This guy went to the toilet like twice.
I went once and a half.
How do you go
I
half?
pissed myself in the scene.
That is what I'm imagining.
Oh,
I will say, if you have seen Morbius, I'm sorry.
you're a real one out there, and respect to you, my G.
You're a survivor, and don't. You
Don't
can
ever-
survive anything
You're
if
And
you've
if you
seen
saw it the
Morbius.
second time it came out, you're a veteran. A
Yeah.
real one.
You've seen some real shit.
Yeah.
You don't exist. You're Jared Leto, big fan. I'm not a big fan.
No one is.
Lawrence went to the toilet when that scene came where Milo, played by the amazing Matt Smith,
Matt Smith, if you're watching this, we'll get together.
he forgot he was in Morbius. He didn't see it.
Oh yeah,
either.
he did. Yeah, no, he definitely forgot.
Yeah.
I was the only one in the cinema during the have sex.
No, you weren't.
scene.
There was the vaping guy.
There was the guy who was vaping, who I'm pretty sure was also stoned, and he was on his phone. And there was the woman who fell asleep. And
Was
you
there
had
another one?
yeah,
I don't remember.
and you had gone to the toilet.
Yes.
So I was there with no one.
Yes.
I thought I had gone mad. There was just this weird, and it lasted about 2.5 minutes of Matt Smith decorated actor just dancing around in his pants in this weird quasi-vampire movie with like weird, what is it, Latino hip-hop. And then
Everybody's seen the video. Yeah.
and he's dressed like a
Haven't
junior
seen Morbius.
professor at a lesser college. Like he's wearing a weird frumpy suit with like Reeboks on. It's so weird. It's such a strange scene.
not-
What an
Dressed in a
amazing
suit.
description, Joe.
What?
Is he getting dressed into a suit?
Yeah, because he's going out clubbing, and the scene lasts maybe the scene where he goes out clubbing lasts less long than the getting dressed, have sex scene.
Sick.
Um,
Hang on. Also, I want to point out, we didn't all go see Morbius. We all went and saw Minions.
that is on our list. Oh, we haven't even talked about
We've
what
soft
we're doing.
transitioned. We've
Yeah.
soft transitioned.
Yeah.
We haven't even spoken about what we're going to be talking about.
And
today.
that's the podcasting essentials. I'm sorry. Continue.
So, what are we talking about today? Would you like to?
We are talking about the almighty James Gunn, hallelujah, his DC slate #1, Phase 1 called Gods and Monsters, awful name,
Stupid name.
and we'll be going through them and discussing them.
Are we also doing the movies we
Yeah,
We're also catching up on what we missed.
Do you want to do
because
that
we really
first?
had
'Cause I
better
feel like
stuff
we
to
get-
do.
We're basically already doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. Should we do like a quick fire thing? Of,
Yeah.
Like, who has all the movies?
No,
right now?
I have them written down, but I think we should focus on the Minions for a minute.
Okay, yeah, let's-
we joined in the meme. We're the reason that hit 1 billion. I was
Min billion.
you know the way it was like
billion?
1 more billion.
Fuck it. Yeah, no. The Minions made 1 more billion.
Yeah,
Did that make 1 billion?
I'm pretty. It was very.
Did it?
close.
I think it was in that 800.
Fact checker
900.
Joe is on the case.
I think it hit like 900 million.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, we went in suits. It was a we got asked a lot of questions.
High
at
five by a
the
couple people.
yeah.
As the song goes, we were counting money.
Yeah. I remember being asked if we were serious about this by the popcorn guy, and I was like, hell yeah. And then
It was a thing of like on 3 separate occasions as we were going to the cinema.
Oh,
People
yeah.
stopped us and asked if we were going to see
See
Minions as a joke, very clearly.
Yeah.
Like they didn't.
they didn't
They
think we
were,
say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just cool like that. So, do you remember that guy that nearly assaulted those kids in the cinema though for being so
Oh,
loud?
that was so
I do
funny.
like-
I forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
That was
I don't remember
Yeah,
this.
did you remember that? Yeah, do you remember at the back of the cinema there were like this group of kids, and then
And they
some
were, like,
dad
running
got
around.
really mad.
I remember
Was
this.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
He
I
wasn't a
remember.
dad. He was there with his girlfriend or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
It was just the 2 of them.
That's
Oh.
weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Like we clearly went as a joke. This man went because he was like, yeah, Minions, not Top Gun, Minions.
Yeah,
I
Top
don't think
Gun-
Top Gun was on.
no,
at the
Top
time.
Gun wasn't out at the time.
Top Gun's still in cinemas.
Yeah, but
It wasn't out yet.
Yeah.
yeah.
They were advertising it.
No,
Was
no,
it?
no,
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 I could've
no,
sworn
wait,
it.
no. You might be right.
Yeah, I feel like it was. This was
Because yeah, Top Gun was like February or something. I want to say.
no,
like
no,
that. Well,
April,
that early,
April,
but like
April, I think.
that was a summer
We went
thing
to
that
go
we
see
did,
it in May.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw it in that
In
4DX.
4D.
which was really good.
Just as an aside, Minions made roughly 940 more billion.
Worldwide.
Yeah,
Wow.
Billion.
more
Million.
billion.
Oh.
It's the highest grossing film ever by a lot.
Deserves to be.
But
Yeah, no, we fed into that meme, and why, yes, we are
Oh,
adult
right.
men, and there were girls with us, so shut up.
yeah, like, but
Take that.
but,
You fucking nerds.
yeah, we also saw Top Gun. That was actually pretty good.
That was-
I
Top
enjoyed it.
Gun was fun.
I
was
didn't.
favorite film of the year?
One thing I didn't like though was the seats. Like whenever like there was like a punching motion or something like that,
Someone
it
was
did
yeah.
actually
cool,
feel like
yeah.
someone was poking you in the back.
Yeah.
So much so that I actually turned around and was ready to like give out to the guy behind me.
it
That
worked
was
for-
happening throughout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was
it worked
like-
for one scene, and it's the pool cue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That came
one
to the
thing,
guy's
yeah.
side.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of when that really worked well.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of when he falls out the window or something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like immediately.
Oh
after
yeah,
that
when he
was
gets fucked out in
To
the
avoid
bar.
the daughter,
okay.
yeah. Spoilers for all of these, by the way.
Yeah,
But, like,
probably-
yeah.
You saw Top Gun.
You know
You
what?
saw
Everyone
Top Gun.
saw
It's been out long enough. If you haven't seen it, shame on you.
It's your
Yeah.
fault at this point. Yeah.
Shame
Um,
on you.
I'm sorry I spoiled Morbius, everyone.
But like, yeah, no. If it was more like not a direct hit, because it did feel like just a metal pole was
Just
being
like
jammed into your back.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Not
that
like-
hurt my back.
An actual like, I don't know. If there was more surface area, it would have been fine.
Feels like they've had the seats for a while, and they just worn out, and now it's just a spring without any padding, like
Yeah.
poking
Yeah.
into you.
Yeah. So that better change the undisclosed cinema that we went to.
We can say where we're from.
You know
We can say what cinema we went to.
No. Matthew Brand deals. We gotta be thinking ahead in the future.
Ah,
You want us to name the cinema? Our emails are open.
Yeah, come on. Bit of that cheddar cheese, bit of that do re mi.
I mean, we were offered before we finished the
Oh.
podcast.
No. We
They were
got
scams, but
we
like,
got offered a fake promotional deal by some Russian scam, and I was just like, "Whoa, guys! I think we can make big money here."
And you know what? We could do better.
yeah.
What were the other movies that we?
What's a big one? Doctor Strange. What did we all
Yeah,
think
we
of Doctor
never-
We talked
Strange?
about Doctor Strange.
No, we
didn't
didn't.
We did a preview. We never actually
We
talked
did,
Was
like-
about
that
it.
for the trailer?
Yeah.
we did like speculations and all that.
Oh,
Joseph, what
shit.
did you think of Doctor Strange?
I thought it was pretty good. It is like way more horror than I expected, and
Very
it was
much
dealt
so.
with. That horror aspect was dealt with a lot better than I thought it would be, and
It did
was
feel
a
like
little bit-
Raimi light though.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I just thought it was a little. I liked a lot of stuff in it, but in general, it was not as much of a multiverse movie as I would have liked,
Yeah.
and that was upsetting.
There wasn't enough
Ditto
weird
completely. Like,
alternate shit like.
Yeah,
yeah, a multiverse of madness. There's like, aside from that bit where they're falling through the multiverses, there's like 3 universes they go to.
yeah.
And, I mean, there was the Illuminati, but like,
There's our
The
one.
Illuminati?
I hated that fucking joke so much.
There's our universe, the Illuminati universe, and the one with where they did the weird Guitar Hero battle. I actually really like
I
that.
really liked that. Actually,
Oh, that was
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Lawrence, what did you think of it?
Space in that Guitar
Do you
Hero.
remember, he's talking about when they're throwing notes back and forth in the fucked
not-
up
it's
dimension.
like piano.
Oh, I do remember that. I think that Wanda is a great horror villain, probably top 3. And
Agreed.
other than that, it's a bland movie. Bland movie.
I still liked it more than Black Panther though.
Oh, we'll get on to that. Oh, we have some.
And do you know what? I'm not alone in that sentiment.
I don't think he is.
No, I was listening to Weekly Planet and they did a poll, and Multiverse of Madness took more votes over Black Panther.
I mean,
the
that's
Batman.
'cause they have real-
expected.
They're Australian, no?
What is that? What?
from their viewers.
Yeah, Australians are all. Doesn't matter. Cut that out.
No, I'll leave that in.
15 minutes 30 seconds. How do we think? Because the big talk about any MCU project is, how does it escape the MCU constraints,
Oh, like
and how does it escape the tropes like quippiness and kind of light and kind of
Oh, it's a bit of a stickler for quips now.
yeah.
Yeah, what was that one like? Let's Scooby Doo this shit. I
That
was
was
like,
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
but-
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh wait, okay. Well, either way, that one was pretty bad. But
Did they not get rid of that? Or am I imagining?
no, that was
No,
the trailer. Was
they
Scooby-Doo
changed
this
it.
crap.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
But-
Scooby Doo this crap.
yeah.
I think in
In
one
the
of the
trailer,
trailers,
yeah.
and it's Scooby Doo shit in the film.
But you know what you're getting with an MCU movie now, and you kind of can't complain about it anymore because it's all quips, and it's all
They might
that. Yeah.
be toning down on that.
Oh,
Because
more
Disney will
recent
send
that.
around someone to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, more recently they've been toning it down, especially in those
A
special presentations. It's pretty good. I really like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had 2 this year? Or am I forgetting?
Two.
So
Werewolf by Night and Holiday Special.
yeah.
And then there was probably one more that I forgot.
I mean,
No, I think there's only 2.
Those are
think
the only
it
2 that have come out.
yeah, I was
Oh,
going
okay.
to say.
Cool.
It doesn't. What?
What if doesn't count?
No.
One more
No.
question about Multiverse of Madness. Do we think Wanda as a character, this is my way of saying I think this, do we think Wanda as a character is overhyped?
Whoa.
Absolutely. Yes, and yes.
No, I think there's like something really solid there, but it just because of the jump between WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness, there's a gap there. But I think if you were to fill in that gap, it would seem a lot better.
I feel like Wanda needs more than a mediocre show to like fully.
Wanda
Use
needs her
her.
own movie, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Which she might be getting
Before she was a villain, she was always just a second stringer.
Yeah.
Like she never really did anything. The entire Wanda / Vision romance was between movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing
You never
like
get to see it.
you just see like a lot of stuff out of context, and you fill in the context for yourself, and then that doesn't really work when you're then expected to think like she realistically turned into a villain, and it's like
Like I didn't care that. I thought it was very well done scene when Vision died in Infinity War.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler.
Twice.
But
To
I
be
didn't
fair,
really
if you're
feel
watching
bad
this
for her.
podcast and you haven't seen Infinity War,
What are you doing?
just click off.
Go away. Yeah. We want you to go away. Please don't.
We like our viewers.
We'll revise our
Oh,
offer. Please stay. We're begging you.
If you watch Infinity War, you can come back. Maybe we'll have a talk about it.
We went from fuck off to we're begging you to stay.
To your point though about the character development between films, that can work. But if you're going to base an entire premise of a show and then
And
later
then
shit
maybe a movie.
about it, yeah, I don't think they plan to do that necessarily.
No, I
It's
don't
just a
think-
really bad accident.
Yeah, like I do actually like some of the stuff for Wanda, but I just feel like she just needs more.
Like I really like the two of them, especially like the stuff in Scotland in like Infinity War.
See, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I really like that
Brilliant.
stuff, but there's not enough of it before WandaVision.
Yeah, although I really did like I did really like the end of WandaVision though. Not the episode, but just their connection at the end of it was really good.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that just highlights how much we
like-
kind of missed out on.
Yeah, it's like they could have done a lot better and they didn't, and because like they're both really good actors and they both clearly have chemistry.
And
So
one's really fucking hot.
yeah, well,
Paul Bettany.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah,
He looks really good for like 50s.
yeah, he's like
He's 50.
Yeah.
50, something.
Jared Leto's 50.
Yeah, Jared.
I mean, I can expect that. He's a mysterious man.
Mysterious.
I loved when the two Paul Bettany's had a weird philosophy competition.
Yeah, see, that's the shit I really liked from WandaVision.
I think that was maybe one of the best moments in the show.
Yeah.
Talking about WandaVision now. Don't know if you saw that.
But yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
what was another movie? that we-
Black Panther.
That was a movie.
Yeah.
No one can deny.
Yeah.
No one can deny.
WandaVision.
Black Panther made a movie. Or Ryan
Yeah.
Coogler.
Black Panther make a movie.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
there with his the little clip thing, you know, they're like action and they clip the thing together.
That's all black and white and stuff.
Yeah, and it has the stripes on it.
I
Yeah.
feel like I should know what that's
Yeah, I
called.
don't know what that's called.
Considering I'm working in the film industry.
It's
but I
called
don't.
a snappy boom bappy board.
Okay, there we go. That's what it's
Trademark
called.
Yeah. But Black
I'm
Panther
Googling
too.
it.
Black Panther.
It's okay.
I really liked the world building, sort of.
Yeah.
I feel like this one should get a spoiler warning because it is
Yeah.
still somewhat
It's
recent.
on Disney Plus. No, I think that's kind of the cutoff.
That's a fair point.
Is
We
it?
will be
Yeah.
spoiling it,
Alright,
so
well, we will anyway. We're spoiling everything, so you know.
just simply get over it.
But
Grow up
T-
and watch the movie.
That's our second podcast. It's just us spoiling new shit. It's called Get Over It.
simply get over it.
yeah,
The
I
government's lying to you. Get over it.
but yeah, I liked the world building. I really liked the Telecons.
Yeah, all the Namor shit is really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? Who? Whose
no,
name?
sorry,
Namor.
no more.
Whose name?
Or what is it? in
Cool,
Black
cool,
Panther?
Khan.
That one. Good one, do the voice.
Joe did it.
Hmm?
The voice.
Cool, cool, can. The feather serpent god.
It's.
Oh!
Um,
I was gonna do that later.
but yeah, no, really good. I just didn't like a lot of other stuff in it.
Riri
Yeah.
Williams. We didn't like Riri
It's
Williams.
an
Let's
average,
just say it.
Yeah.
average movie, and she does not need to be in it. There are two protagonists who are the exact same character.
Yeah,
Oh, I suppose actually.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
I definitely ranted about this in Burger King. They are the same character with the same motivations. You can take Riri Williams out, and you can just say, "Oh yeah, like the government has a device, or they're still looking for the device."
Yeah.
It's
The big thing that I has anyone seen the honest trailers for it?
No.
no, I haven't yet.
They pointed something out that's just made me kind of dislike the movie, or not dislike the movie, but like the movie less. Is just how much setup there is for other shit.
Yeah.
Setup for
it's-
Thunderbolts, Ree Williams' own show. Fucking, I'm missing something else. There's also maybe gonna be
A Wakanda show.
yeah,
Is there?
yeah.
It's been in development for a while, but
Of course.
development hell, kind of.
And they're setting it up all around the what's her name?
Okoye.
Yes.
As
And
some,
her in the blue suits and shit.
the Midnight Angels.
Oh, that was
God.
not good either.
That was horrible.
Matthew, as someone who does not like Shuri and has never liked and thinks they're annoying.
Yes.
What did you think of her in this movie?
Honestly, she is a lot more toned down in
She
this
is.
one.
She is, isn't
I'll
she?
give her that.
I really liked the end scene.
The fight.
No, the
What's
bit
that
where
Oh,
she-
with the
Water.
son.
yeah, with T'Challa's son.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually do. Like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
that was
That kid
very
can't
good.
act, and I felt bad for him. But like,
Yeah, but he's like 6.
Yeah.
Like he's.
Oh, they heavily dubbed over that poor child.
yeah, that was weird.
Did you guys pick up that that kid,
is also in.
he's in the
cinema.
Haitian school?
Yeah,
I didn't actually.
yeah. It's,
so-
he's the kid who shows
Oh, I never,
Angela
Yeah.
Bassett to.
I never caught that.
Oh.
Miss- or-
Lupita Nyong'o.
yes.
So that kid was taught by his mum in school, so he's going to be a real weirdo.
Yeah, I was taught by my nan in school. That wasn't that much of a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, look at
Ace
you.
boy.
I'm sorry.
Elaine from Seinfeld doesn't need to be in it.
I don't.
I liked the
hate
CIA
her, though,
stuff.
as much. Yeah, I'm more interested in that than in, like the Riri Williams and stuff. I think because
Yeah.
I just like her.
Yeah, I think she's an interesting character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I meant
like-
Dreyfus, but
Yeah, she's an interesting woman.
Is she going to get her own show, or is she getting... Oh, no, sorry,
She's getting
Thunderbolts. What am I
Thunderbolts,
talking
yeah.
about? Yeah.
I really liked just the. I really liked the backstory for Namor, but
yeah,
like yeah, it was just
What do we think of his silly little wings?
I love the silly little way.
I
they did make a hum.
They
Yeah.
did.
They did.
This was, I think this was something we debated on the podcast
Did,
previously.
Oh yeah, we did.
We saw
Was it
that
on
on
the podcast?
IMAX, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
that overemphasized the wings.
I do like the whole like him like using it to speed up as he's flying though. You know, like
That
the sidestep
looked-
thing.
that
Like
looked
that's
really
super.
good.
That's
cool to
pretty
me.
good. There are so few ways you could pull off little tiny ankle wings, and that's probably the one way you can
Yeah.
do it in a cool.
Yeah, and they ripped them off by the end, so like they don't
They
have
can-
to keep doing it.
I think they confirmed they'll grow back.
Oh,
I really liked that they actually made the villains very menacing.
and like you see where they're coming from to some extent.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would-
like it.
I would say that Namor would be like potentially
I'm sorry,
top
who?
3 MC.
No more.
My enemy. Call me Namor. I would say that Namor would be a top 3 MCU villains if they just cut out all the Riri Williams stuff and just built on him more.
Yeah.
Built on him no more. If they built on him Morbius. Namor and Morbius team up movie. Namorbius.
Hey,
Write that
we
down.
should team up.
Turn off the recording. This is gold.
Well, yeah, so that's Black Panther. What was another movie?
Well, if we're going MCU, it's the one thing I haven't seen MCU wise, and I still don't know why. But Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Who's seen that? You two have.
I'm
Yeah, I've
sorry.
seen
Take
it.
it
Have
away.
you?
No.
Oh, okay, so you and me are in the same boat. Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
What
Oh,
do you
it's
think?
bad. Next movie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
Hang on.
not that great. It's not that great at
It's
all.
it's
I haven't seen it, but I still. own
How
it.
do you have a Blu-ray of a movie you haven't seen?
it's a
Yes.
steel book.
Oh,
Yeah,
shut up,
I'm
Joe.
not letting the collection fall behind. I have Black Panther on its way this month,
Of course you do.
Black Panther's quite good though.
and I have seen it.
Oh, the first one.
No, the second
That
one.
was that one. But
Also, they're definitely just going to do another time jump and make the kid the next Black Panther, right?
I don't think so.
I hope so.
Speaking to that, only because Kevin Feige might have let something slip. There's a theory going around about Ant-Man that it's going to end with them time jumping again because he's in the quantum realm,
No.
and they might show a clip from Kang Dynasty.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Not another goddamn time jump.
Okay.
If only because we've just
We're all-
caught up.
Oh yeah,
This
we're now.
year.
Yeah, we're caught up now, aren't we? But they're in like 2026, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like 2
at
years
furthest
ahead.
like 4. No.
I think it's so divorced from reality that at this point it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like it's already basically the future.
Yeah.
All right. So any other things we've missed? What was the other thing?
No,
Oh,
there's
we had loads of other films.
yeah, there's a couple other films.
Also,
Or Violent Night.
Violent Night.
was pretty good.
It's-
Okay.
It's-
There-
Man has come
It doesn't live up
down.
to its premise.
Oh no, I really
No,
fucking
no,
liked
you're
it.
wrong, Joe. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Okay. There was one thing that I noticed like midway through the movie. If you
How good-looking
imagine,
David Harbour is.
no, but if you imagine, the main villain, saying all his lines like Sid the Sloth,
Oh.
it becomes an infinitely more funny movie.
The last Christmas.
Yeah.
He does play Sid. No?
Yeah, no, he does.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
why. That's
Why do you think he said that?
Like
John
midway-
Leguizamo, the late great.
like
Wait,
midway
what?
through
He's
the-
not dead.
He died recently, didn't he?
No.
What?
No,
Well,
that's why he was
Oscars
in
maybe,
Violent Night.
but like, no way.
But yeah, no, that like midway through the movie, I was just like, that is hilarious, and I just couldn't get it out of my head. And every time, and then it was that one bit near the end where he was like, "The last Christmas," and I just in my head it was like, "The last Christmas," and it just lost it.
I pissed my father down the stairs. No one believed me.
Oh, he's still alive. Good man.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Violent Night. Weird that the main villain, Johnny Legs, blamed all of his life's troubles on Santa. I have troubles in my life. We all do. I don't blame them on the Easter Bunny. Get over it.
Yeah.
None. The Tooth Fairy. Fair game.
We don't talk about him.
Him.
Okay. Puss in Boots.
Yes.
Puss in Boots.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic movie.
One of my favorite films of last year.
Fantastic
It's
movie.
so fucking good. You still haven't finished it.
My brother and sister saw it in the cinema today.
Oh, really?
Is it still
What do
in
they think?
cinemas?
Yeah.
They think it's great.
It's
Their kids don't sound like anything.
It's a
But,
great
like,
movie
okay.
so far.
Yeah, it deals with anxiety better than Endgame did. Like,
Yeah.
a whole lot better. It's ridiculous.
It is so
It
good.
has no right to be that good
Yeah.
so far.
Imagine Logan, but if Logan was a cat, the cat was Zorro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like it even has like good action in it, which is something I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting. I don't like that they do the Spider-Verse thing, but you get over it after a bit. And then the end fight, especially, you know the one I'm talking about,
Is it the first end fight or the second end fight?
the first end fight with like
Yeah,
the
okay.
better villain,
Yeah, okay. yeah.
like
Oh, the wolf.
that fight is so cool.
Yeah. It's very good.
Okay.
Any more thoughts on Puss in Boots?
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
The Banshees of Inisherin.
Still haven't seen it.
Wow. Get on. Cop
You-
on. man.
again, it's on Disney Plus. I don't really mind if you spoil it.
Cop on.
Is this
Like-
just going to devolve into us giving out to each other for not watching various films? Because there's a lot of that.
I know you have the menu on there. I still haven't seen
I think we
that
should
either.
start doing some
I haven't
quick
seen the
fire
menu.
ones.
Alright,
The
so,
Banshees of Inisherin is
Banshees of
very good.
Inisherin. One word review.
Very good. That was 2 words.
Top class Irish Civil War.
Haven't seen it.
metaphor.
Also, Black Panther does not deserve to be in Best Picture at the Oscars this year. Sorry.
Fingers. Okay.
Fingers.
The menu. How many people here have... Shout out if you've seen the menu.
I definitely have.
Irrelevant.
Okay, so one
No,
person.
it's so good. Give it a watch.
I think he should just call himself Ralph Fiennes. I don't know why he changed it. What do you think of the menu?
Have you seen it?
No.
It's very good. Like,
Okay. You're out of time.
God damn it. Like,
Guardians Holiday Special.
it's
Oh,
actually
really
it's,
good.
It's number 10 on my top 10 MCU things.
Oh, and you didn't see Banshees. Oh, you did.
No, I didn't see it.
On
Shut up.
Rose and She's in Banshees.
I didn't see your 10. It's your top 10 for some reason.
What?
No,
Look.
I said it's my top 10.
It's in his.
Dave Bautista better than John Cena as an actor. And
Oh,
that's
no
all
one's
I'm
questioning
Oh yeah,
that.
no, he's great.
It's like him, John Cena, and then like The
Although-
Rock's under like Triple H.
I'll,
somewhere.
I'll come back to it when we come back to the DC stuff, but I think the gaps narrowed a bit more.
I think you
But
just gave The
anyway.
Rock a heart palpitation, by the way.
He's just said he's his eyebrow raised even if he's asleep somewhere.
I think that's a disease.
The eyebrow thing.
Yeah.
What?
Everyone can do the eyebrow.
I can't
thing.
do the
Can you
eyebrow.
not raise your
an
eyebrows?
Oh wow, he can't. Okay.
I think you have a disease.
We'll get back to that.
Will we?
I also can't do the single eyebrow right now.
I can't do.
that.
I can't do like either side, but I can do one side.
I can't do that.
Can you do either? Can you do both sides?
Yeah, but Joe's like sassy like that, so
Yeah,
of course.
like-
I'm
You
medically
can't-
sassy.
Like
And it's terminal.
this is a weird thought, but did anyone ever like watch School of Rock? And you know when he's like
Yeah.
looking into the classroom and he does like the roll thing with his eyebrows?
is-
Everyone try and do that,
that
after
is-
like.
Insane how he does. Anyway,
Yeah.
next movie. Like, it's just
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Very good.
Very good. Takes a while to get off the ground, but like even before it gets started, it's still brilliant.
There's a
Yeah.
bit, there's like maybe 20 minutes you can cut from it.
yeah. But I don't even know because that's
'Cause
good
it's-
character development.
And it's really funny.
It
Yeah,
is very funny.
I don't know. It just drags a little bit in the middle.
Oh, in the middle, yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have, and
That
it's
doesn't
just
feel
great.
sincere. Okay, so yes,
Fantastic.
it's top tier, top tier.
The movie did a great job.
Yeah.
I love it. Michelle Yeoh, her, and Halle Berry.
Jamie Lee Curtis and
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis is brilliant in that. Like
Short Round. I'm so annoyed.
that's basically her doing Michael Myers.
The action in it
It's
is
really good.
Really good.
Like,
I'm gonna give it another watch just to update my memory on it. But
They
like,
did
Yeah.
a great job.
I might watch it intoxicated some night, but like,
Red Hot Recommendo.
Yeah.
Watch this film with your parents because they will not get it that it's a multiverse film until like most of the way
maybe
through it.
don't watch it with your
Yeah,
parents.
yeah,
The whole
there's
dildo
one-
fight
yeah.
scene.
Watch it with your parents, but not with your little brother and sister in the room. Because
Or
like
do.
oh,
We
that
don't
would be,
control your lives.
no, because it will turn into an awkward night. I promise.
There's also one
Yeah.
small the VFX company or whatever.
Oh,
they
it's
were like
like three
learning on the
people?
job. Yeah.
it's like 5 people.
And they're
something.
in the film, like when she's like scanning through all the other universes, they're just on like a Zoom call in one of them trying to figure out what to do for a shot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Next movie. Quick fire. Come on.
My
Has
phone
to
keeps
go.
turning off. The Woman King, boring.
Okay.
Next film.
Okay. So
Badly
we
made
should
movie.
yes.
Poor effects.
we
Poor
can
effects, poor people. Bad job.
So the reason we have it in here because no one saw it. I don't think it made any money.
It did make a decent amount of money. But
Okay, I
And
never
they
heard
saw
any,
none of it.
yeah, I never heard anyone talk about it. The reason we're talking about it is because me and Joseph worked on it,
Yeah, we did the VFX for it. We did like.
and
It was just the two of them. That's why it's so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just them too. They actually
mean-
did it in this room.
No, we didn't.
you
no, I
did.
worked from. Oh no, I didn't work from home in this room, but
This room is a supercomputer, by the way. You might not know that.
We're actually in an office right now.
I wish.
Hell yeah.
You wouldn't know.
But
It might be.
like that was it. It's funny because it's very interesting to see from that perspective now and not like just listen to
Yeah, 'cause-
that perspective. Of,
Yeah.
Have you ever like gone like searching for reviews about like how it's made?
with that particularly.
Yeah, like
No.
Like with our VFX in mind.
yeah, like anyone like reviewing like production.
No,
No.
because like nobody really picks up on like VFX mistakes unless they're very, very, very bad.
Okay.
I want
So-
to add.
Unless
to
it's a
my-
Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Or a Marvel movie.
Yeah, it's very hectic.
It's just mad.
Like
how everything
especially
goes
near
on.
the end.
Yeah, because like some people will have nothing to do, but then other people will have like all of the work to do, and it's very unfair.
That's
and,
just
yeah.
working, man. That's the hustle, man. That's the grind set. And
That's
you have
the
to get
Sigma
around that, and you have,
grind set, man.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
you need
didn't
Sigma.
have to
Get
get around.
over
What
it.
you're saying is you're not a Sigma.
What we were doing was prep for people actually putting the end shots together, and
Yeah.
those people putting the end shots together were like working till like 11 at night and like
Oh,
coming in.
one
and-
guy stayed until like. One group of people were working from 9 till 3 the next morning.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah. I
God.
forgot about that as
Yeah,
well.
and
Yeah.
then
Jesus.
but they order you Nando's.
That's true. Yeah. They
So if
I
you
wouldn't
stay
do that
late-
for 1,000 Nando's.
Sorry.
Thousands Nando's.
Yeah, because I couldn't finish it. I can barely finish one Nando's.
I know you can't finish one Nando's. I was
Yeah,
there.
that's because you wouldn't have any of it with me.
I need your Nando's.
You told me you didn't. Tell
I
me.
had my own Nando's.
I said to you, "Do you think this is too much?" And you said,
No.
"You'll be grand."
To be fair, the picture they had on the menu completely misrepresented the size of
It
the
was
plate.
minuscule, and the chicken was huge. They just looked like little regular chicken wings you'd hold in like your two fingers, but they were huge. They were the size of your fist, and I had like 20 of them on the plate and a load of chips.
And-
How was I expected to finish that?
And
But
Joe
the
just yelled
burgers
out
are
in Nando's, "What am I gonna do with all this chicken?" And then he ate it.
Yeah.
True story.
All right,
Okay.
next movie.
Bodies.
Oh, I wanted to put one last thing as well.
One last.
About.
Do an edit there so it's not awkward.
Oh, no, it's fine.
But now it needs an edit.
No.
No, if I leave this
We're,
running
we're
long enough,
relaxed
it'll be
like
fine.
that.
But
I'm going to the next movie.
no,
Anyway.
no. I
go
don't,
ahead.
okay, so the one thing I wanted to say is it was funny as well to see like how much time people put in for like a 1 second, 2
Yeah,
second
so,
shot.
like-
You in particular spent like what 2 weeks on a shot, and it's
Yeah, so There was
couple
one
times.
particular shot where it's just a crowd of people. You have to edit like maybe. I had to edit maybe 25 people out of like 60, and it is a 3-second shot. It is up for 3 seconds, but they wanted it
it's not,
done.
it's not even 3 seconds.
Maybe less, yeah, and like I spent literally 2 weeks on just that one shot, cutting people out, just so that like stuff could be done to them.
No, I picked it up for a little bit as well.
And I
After,
was
like,
still,
yeah.
and I was still working on it, and yeah, it's horrible. But
Yeah.
anyway, next movie.
Yeah.
Sigma
Continue.
grind set.
Bodies, bodies, bodies. Matthew had a tantrum because the camera quality wasn't good, so he turned it off. No,
I went to the cinema. I went to the cinema with you to see this.
no, I'm talking. No, this is when we tried watching it at home. I really
forgot
liked
about
it. If you're not even a young person, if you're between the age of like 14 and 45, I don't know, I'm not 45, so maybe not. But if
Maybe
you're 45,
35.
you're not listening to this.
And if you are, good on you.
Yeah, maybe get a job. Sorry. I really liked it, and you'll see in all the characters, you're not going to straight up hate any of them, but you'll see reflections of the people you know in each character.
Yeah,
I think we all know one.
we definitely all know one.
We're talking about one specific person.
Fuck that person.
Okay, let's
Uh,
continue.
Let's talking about. Let's,
Wait,
go
no,
let's
what-
move on.
It's not you.
You know what? I don't know that.
It is.
It isn't you.
Let's continue forth. So
There was one who's a bit like you.
Oh, there always is.
Um,
Move on.
I thought it was
Move on.
okay.
Okay, what's the next film? I gotta stop letting my phone turn off. Elvis. Oh man.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
want to
didn't
see
say
it. We'll
You,
never
you
see
just
it.
go on your rant.
Wild film. Wild film. They cut out all the stuff where he dies on the toilet, which is what I was looking forward to. Like, when you see an Elvis film, if you're under 30, that's what you want to see. You want to see him just struggling for half an hour, like, and I can't make fun. Don't say that's in poor taste, because, like,
It's
he had
true.
sex with, like, a 14-year-old or whatever, and he married her.
17? Did
No.
they touch on that at all in the film?
No, because they straight up change it. They have their meeting and everything. Priscilla Presley.
I like PG.
Who only
didn't
died
they?
recently as well, actually, like in the last week.
No, that's the daughter. I'm talking about the wife.
Oh.
Maybe Priscilla is the daughter. Anyway, his wife. I think it's Priscilla. They straight up age her up,
Oh.
Oh.
even though she was 14 at the time.
Mhm.
Tom Hanks.
Did he get a Razzie for
He
that?
got
or
a
was
Razzie.
it-
He
They
yeah.
got a
It-
Was it for that or was it for
I think
Pinocchio?
it was for
Pinocchio.
that.
No.
Oh no, it was for Pinocchio.
He deserves it for both because it's an insane performance. He's a cartoon character. He's going around in a fat suit and he's like, "I am the snowman and I found Elvis and wahaha." He's like a 1960s B
That was
tier
a
super
Waluigi
villain.
impression right there.
He did a Waluigi
Hang
impression.
on, is that well, like, is the snowman thing a real thing, he says?
Yeah.
Oh.
He used to go around just calling himself the Snowman, but also the Colonel. And he's clearly Eastern European, but apparently everyone thought this guy was a colonel from Kentucky. And maybe Colonel Sanders is based off of him. I don't know.
Huh. No, Colonel Sanders is a real guy.
Well, this film was real weird.
Next movie. Let's
Alright,
continue.
next movie. The Black Phone, pretty good.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty great. Good horror movie.
I
Yeah.
liked his mask.
I like Scott Derrickson's films.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
Okay.
All around a good film.
Yeah.
Good.
Morbius. No,
We've touched on
talk
one
about
of those.
Top Gun, talk about Doctor Strange. There's only one film left, lads.
What is it?
Oh, there's two. Bullet Train.
Haven't seen
seen
Bullet
it.
Train.
I think you're the only one who's seen it, yeah.
It's really watch Bullet Train if you haven't. It's really good.
There's a
Is
lot
it
of
on
memes
anything?
surrounding the film. But
It's a-
like,
Is it on anything? Is it
I
on
don't
Prime?
think so.
No.
It feels like it's headed to Netflix. It's just has that vibe.
It has that Netflix or Prime thing.
oh wait, I
An
thought of another
MTV.
film, but yeah, keep going.
You can say your film after Bullet Train, but I don't really have any jokes. It's just there's a few plot conveniences, but other than that, it's just a really good film.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, I will actually give that a watch. I'll put that on my list.
Probably
so.
put it on the
The
list.
other film I forgot that I think most of us have like seen or not cared to see, The Grey Man.
I watched a bit of it. Not good. Didn't
Yeah.
enjoy it.
I don't think I watched it.
Oh, I thought you watched it.
No.
It's okay. Put it on
With Chris
in the background.
Evans.
Yeah.
Oh, The Grey Man. Yeah, I really like The Grey Man.
Wait, what did you think I was talking about?
I thought you meant like I was
Extraction?
thinking of Slender Man or something,
Which
We've seen Slender Man.
not this year though, or last year.
or the
2
year
years
before
ago.
that.
Oh,
I thought it was the year before that.
Slender Man that recent.
No, I
No.
think I mean that we watched it.
recently.
So Slender Man. Okay.
What's this last movie?
Knives Out.
We skipped Knives Out. Will we talk about Knives Out?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it
I haven't
either.
seen it.
It's
It did a
it's-
great job. move on.
It's a pretty good movie. It's just not as good as the first one. So.
He's gay. Take that, libs.
Oh, he is gay.
Or take that,
and he's
not
married
libs.
to
Hugh Grant. Actual Hugh Grant.
Is it actual Hugh Grant or
there's
is it
Yeah, it's just Hugh
him?
Grant.
Oh, so he's not playing a character. He's just himself.
Yeah, like they never reference anything, but then like in interviews he seems to imply that it is actually just him.
He plays Among Us with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm aware, and 2 other people, and it's their last role in the film.
Okay. I'm the only one who's seen this. And I'm so upset by that because I could talk about this film until the cows come home. Like, I want you to just picture me in the cinema. Picture me however you like.
I know what it is.
Picture that with a code.
Oh, I just clocked.
Yeah.
I don't know. What
Picture me in the
Oh,
cinema.
I just
You'll
keep,
clock.
yeah.
I want to like this film because I know it's not going to be good. Picture that with a Kodak. And like,
So
I'm
I
there.
imagine your Doritos there as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I have my Doritos with me. I'm munching away just like I've been this entire episode.
Yeah.
The Rock steps on
Oh
screen.
god. Oh no.
Black
Okay.
Adam.
Perfect segue. Nice.
They play Paint It Black while he comes out. It's
Wait,
pretty
do they
good.
actually?
Yeah. It's the bit from the X-Men movies where he's running around where he's just going super quick. It's just that.
Oh.
He at certain times he uses superpowers that he clearly just has that could solve all of his problems at any point in the movie. He's basically on the level of Superman, but just he's the dumbest fucking guy on the planet. Imagine Superman if he was the dumbest man on Earth. That's Black Adam. That's all I have to say. He's just the dumbest guy on Earth.
It sounds like, you know when people are like, oh, it was a film made by like committee. This sounds like a film made by ego.
By
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was made by The Rock.
Yeah.
It's like a film from 2006. There's like a little kid sidekick who keeps trying to come up with a catchphrase for him. People talk about this film not being successful because
Is it though?
it's
It
not.
is unsuccessful.
It didn't
No matter
do as
what The
well.
Rock will tell you, it did not make that much money.
Yeah, it didn't make enough to justify its existence. It bombed.
Considering they were shooting for $4 billion.
Yeah, and it was advertised like nothing, like nobody's business.
Yeah, had those 3D bus things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where
Yeah,
like
like-
Hawkman's wing covered the window, and I'm like, I want to look out the window. What is this?
Yeah.
I didn't
It
pay
is.
$250 for this bus to see nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
It is so. There's no reference to Shazam.
I have.
Is that
I-
before or during Shazam's time?
It's after Shazam.
Oh, is it after?
I heard because I was looking into this because of like he's been in talks to do a Shazam / Black Adam film since like 2006, so like pre MCU.
I think The Rock has been mortally wounded, and he won't go anywhere near anything superhero ever again.
Yeah.
We
Give it-
found
give
The
it
Rock's.
time.
We found The Rock's kryptonite, and it's his startling lack of talent.
But
People say this film didn't make money because it's not woke, like Marvel movies.
Marvel films
That kind
are
of breaks the go woke, get broke.
go broke.
Yeah, that you're already invalidating that, so you've proven yourself wrong already. The film is super, in quotes, woke. It's about like colonialism and countries coming in to try and sort out other countries' problems. Like, there's a little
Like
bit.
the Woman King.
There's a little bit where a little kid stands up to the Justice Society, like, you're always coming in and coming into countries like ours and Americans and trying to impose your will. Oh, fuck you. And I hate this film so much. I think Morbius is like genuinely about 10 times as good as Black Adam.
Oh, that solidifies that I'm never going to see this movie then.
I'm gonna make you watch it.
I'll watch it under duress.
So like if I strap you down,
Yeah.
I'll watch it if I have literally no choice.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Alright, I've exhausted myself now.
What about the post credits? You want to talk about that because it kind of leads into our next.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone
it does.
involved made themselves look stupid.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, well,
Is
let's
it
segue.
the reason they're like? Do you think they saw that and then they were like, "Let's"?
We're
get
not
James Gunn
hiring
in?
Henry.
Yeah.
he agreed to do this. We can't have him back.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss Henry Cavill.
Back
So-
to job centre you go, Cavill. Way.
Speaking of DC movies,
Segue into our next thing.
I'm glad you asked, Joe, even though you didn't.
it wasn't really a question,
You
but
just kind of said a word.
take it, Lawrence.
First chapter, phase 1, the start. Gods and monsters.
Sorry. You said over the group chat you don't like the name for that.
I hate the name. It's a stupid fucking name.
I like it if only because of that animated film from like 10 years ago.
Okay,
What?
how many people, just going around the room, Matthew clearly knows.
Yeah.
Do you guys, Joseph and Lawrence, aware of the concept of gods and monsters within DC?
No.
Like,
Not
Like
as
vaguely.
Like things.
wait, how do you mean?
So
As
like,
in,
it's-
Like, I have like the
as
Zack
in like
Snyder
they're
thing.
not like you can't tier characters under gods and monsters. Like it's a separate thing.
like as a publishing initiative.
Oh no, nothing. Okay.
I don't know much about it other than the film.
I watched a little. I know a little bit about it, and there's not much to it. They had the DC animated universe going on for years with like Paul Dini and everyone.
Yeah.
Like with the
Kristen,
yeah, exactly, with the Batman the animated series, Superman the animated series, and the Justice League cartoons. And that was all very well received. And so they wanted to revive that, but in a what if style. It's like, what if General Zod got sent to Earth while he was still very young? And what if Wonder Woman never arrived? And like, the Wonder Woman in this universe was an escaped one of the warriors from Apocalypse.
I can't remember.
One of the Furies from Apocalypse, and what if Man-Bat was Batman?
Yes.
And like everyone was someone else, and they were still superheroes, but they were edgy,
They were gods and monsters.
and it kept getting
Because
pared
he's
back.
a vampire.
It kept getting pared back from like a show and movies and a bunch of comics to just a show, then to just one animated movie, and it's quite good.
It is pretty good. I'd put it on par with like I don't know. I was going to say Batman Hush. No, Gotham by Gaslight.
Is Batman Hush? Batman Hush is terrible.
Yeah, it sucks.
Don't watch Batman Hush.
Go watch Titans instead.
Don't.
Out of context, that makes no fucking
Yeah, because
sense.
I have not seen any of what you just mentioned.
No,
and
he's
that
just
was-
humming the title theme to Titans.
Please don't watch Titans. We care about you.
We'll finish it. We've one more season.
We care about you more than ourselves, apparently.
Right, Lawrence, continue.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm glad you asked, Joseph. Anyway.
These aren't questions.
It's just demanded you continue.
James Gunn, 8 days ago. It was expected
Is it
that he
8
was
days
gonna.
ago?
Yeah, it was 8 days ago. Unexpected. No, it wasn't unexpected. He did announce he was gonna announce his slate one, and so he listed some films, some TV shows. He mentions gaming, but kind of just doesn't mention
But that doesn't.
anything about that.
I think it was like if we have a voice. I think it's meant to be like if we have a voice actor in an animated film, they'll do it in the game.
I
I think
was
that's
That's
gonna-
what that
exactly
was.
what it
I
is.
was going to
Yeah.
touch on that. I think they're already going to nail that bit out of the park better than the MCU have. Of they're actually going to like use the same actors for like animated shows and like live action shows, which is like one of the reasons I hate What If. They keep changing actors.
That's fair.
I think the skill gap is still very big between a voice actor and a regular actor.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's like the age you're gonna have to come to now. You're gonna have to be able to do both to like
Some of
thrive
them are
in
alright.
this genre.
yeah, but that they're few and far between actors who can do that.
Yeah. Like
like-
Chris Pratt.
Oh.
Have you seen his Twitter post recently,
Yes.
guys? I'm flipping my turtle. I can't wait to play Mario. And it's like, shut up, Chris Pratt. You're a bad voice actor, and I don't like you.
I'll still go see the film.
It's a meme.
Don't
yeah.
worry, that's not the voice. And then, like, cut to
Hey,
5 months
hey.
later, and it is the voice.
I don't think
It's
any
just his voice. It's just his voice.
in his defense, I think Chris Pratt is relatively good at acting. I don't think any of us could do a better job at acting than Chris
I
Pratt.
think I could do a better Mario voice than he can. I'm not gonna try.
Acting's hard, and
And
none of
voice
us can expect. I don't think I could play Star Lord. If I acted for as long as Chris Pratt, I'd hope to, but like.
Do you know he was a stripper at one point?
I
Sorry.
did,
Chris Pratt was a stripper.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm not joking. That's a real thing.
What?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Alright, park this all. Continue.
No, that's all I know about it.
Damn it. Alright, anyway. Yeah, but that was, yeah. The first thing is Creature Commandos, a 7-episode animated series.
No idea. Do you?
I actually have no idea about that.
No one has any
specifically.
idea. That's why James Gunn chose it, so he could just
It
do
was
whatever with
he
it.
did he
Yeah.
did say this is his passion project, so not a lot of people are gonna know about it, but
Is-
hopefully it's a thing where it becomes popular.
That's the thing where he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna start with animated characters, and those voice actors
Yeah.
will be the main
Yeah.
guys in live action when they're
And
crossed over."
That's great because it just keeps everything together.
That says to me that a few of them will be CG characters.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily.
That's not a bad thing. Though.
So
I think
th-
he's gonna pull a Guardians on it and make it popular.
Yeah,
they're
probably.
just gonna do public domain monsters plus like maybe Man Bat or whoever.
They are
Yeah.
doing Swamp Thing. I have to think about
Oh
that for a
yes,
second.
but that's coming up. So
Oh,
hush, hush.
Oh.
Number 2, another TV show. I'm gonna say this right because I'll get slated.
Oh. A.
Oh no.
I don't
It's
even know what it
Akapi
is.
all over again.
Akapi.
Acapella.
Waller, yeah,
Oh.
Waller.
Oh, he said Weller earlier.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
That's
okay.
in Joe Weller.
What?
I'm-
No interest.
I'm
Oh
really,
no, I am interested.
I'm really excited
yeah,
for
no,
this.
I actually it bridges Peacemaker season 1 and 2, so it's gonna be the in
Have
between.
you seen Peacemaker?
I
season
will
one?
watch that. That is on a list under my drawer under my laptop.
Wow.
Anyway,
Okay.
I haven't watched. I haven't watched Peacemaker either. I'll be honest.
Neither have I, but
but
we've
it's supposed
sat
to be
through
so
3
good.
seasons
I need to
twice.
watch it,
I do really want to watch that. That's meant to be like one of the best superhero shows.
and that's why
Yeah.
that was my argument of Batista and John Cena. They've bridged the gap a bit more because like apparently he's amazing in that.
I can't wait for this Waller TV show.
Do you know what? Andre the Giant was a better actor than The Rock.
What movie was he in again?
Princess Bride.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Who's writing? They announced a writing team for the Waller TV show, and this just shows how committed we are. I can't remember who they are or what they worked on.
Oh, that's it.
I
Okay.
thought you were having more to
Yeah.
say.
No, I have my phone out. I'm looking for them. I can't find them.
Oh, okay. That was
And
the
now
next
the
thing.
beginning, the official beginning of the DCU, Superman Legacy. And for some reason, they've already released a release date, which will obviously get pushed back.
Yeah.
Oh,
July
absolutely.
11th, 2025.
Okay, let's take a bit of time
Okay.
on this one.
So, James Gunn's writing and rumored to possibly direct.
He's going to direct
He
it.
has such a hands-on approach for all of this.
The only thing is, I'm curious to see if he will direct it or not, because when he did Suicide Squad, he was offered like 3 different things, one of which was Superman, and he turned it down.
I know, but like, surely this was a close second.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Well, how busy do you think he's going to be?
I think
Oh,
he's gonna
like
be
super
very
Kevin
busy.
Feige. Baby.
He's writing
Yeah.
most of this, Joe.
Yeah, he's gonna be busier than Kevin Feige.
Yeah,
think
I think, yeah.
Do we think his ego is big enough to make him direct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
But to be fair, he's a really good director and he's a very good writer. So like, I
I
will not worry about it.
Will
Yeah,
they?
I think his style. I don't love James Gunn as much as most people do. I love the first Guardians.
Yeah, Super's really good, but yeah, you're right.
He has a lot of people just explaining their characters, like, instead of character development or like show don't tell, they'll just stand there and explain things about themselves.
I'm very curious because I don't think I've ever watched any of his films where it's not like kind of goofy in some way, and I never think of like Superman as like kind of goofy. So I really am curious to see what it'll be like,
That-
especially depending on whatever actor they get.
That's
'Cause
what I'm looking forward to, though. I think James Gunn can do Ernest,
that's what I really want to see.
and I think he's inherently more suited to a Superman movie than a Suicide Squad movie.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting.
In the way he writes, I know he came from movies like Trauma and stuff, where everything is just awful all the time, and people getting spewed everywhere. But I think in the way he writes characters, it's inherently quite sweet.
Yeah, and he has like a good. They have actual depth to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, yeah, I do
Yeah.
actually see where you're coming from. That could be interesting.
Do you
Yeah.
think they will bring Cavill back?
No,
No.
No,
absolutely
because
not.
as he put it, he didn't get fired, but they didn't rehire him.
I think they're going to bring him back. I feel bad for him They'll bring him back.
MCU is going to pick him up. He's going to be the next Captain Britain or something.
I really hope not, though. Don't
Sentry.
MCU Henry Cavill.
Oh, he'd be so... Do you know what? I fucking love if he was Sentry, if only because it would just be super funny to see him play the same character
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not even that much differently written.
I'm not going to make any friends by saying this, but is he good enough at acting to play the Sentry?
Yeah, he's really good.
Uh,
Have you not seen Witcher?
do you
Which he also lost.
do you also need to be that good at acting to play Geralt?
He is kind of dry.
He's very dry.
Yeah.
He could play Hyperion,
Yeah.
because they're definitely going to do a parody Justice League movie at some point.
But, I don't know, because, like, if we have The Boys and we have Invincible, maybe Marvel will finally go, maybe we don't have to do everyone.
They'll do it. They're running out of people.
That's true.
That is very true. Alright, number 4. Their HBO show, The Lanterns,
Zero interest.
which Joe pointed out to me is just getting set on Earth.
Yeah, it's set very terrestrially, just on Earth. What?
It's a lantern show.
What's that about? You know, I'm gonna look that up because I'm that can't be true, right?
It's weird. It's supposed to be like a detective show.
Yeah, they said they're going for True Detective.
Yeah,
vibes.
I don't get how that works with lanterns.
That's so weird.
Are they like you know better than me? Do they have that characteristic of like
I mean,
Sometimes,
they're just police, but in space.
They're cops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're space cops.
yeah, I know that. But like,
And there is like the Grant Morrison run, the recent one. There's kind of a procedural element to it, and I could absolutely see how they'd go from the detective angle, where they're like trying to work a case, but just setting it all on the one planet, like in a small town or something.
Do
I
you-
I
oh, sorry.
really hope that they don't do. That's not like a week to week thing.
Oh
It's
no,
more like a overarching. Like we're trying to get this one guy.
Yeah.
I
like,
think
or
this
one-
is going to be setting up like some of the like phase 2, phase 3 stuff, because Green Lanterns, that's inherently connected to the wider DC world.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's like more cosmic and.
yeah, because they'll do Blackest Night eventually, because Blackest Night is just cool.
That feels like a phase 3 or 4 thing, though, you know?
God,
Yeah,
no.
exactly. That's exactly what I just said, Matthew. So
No, but
thank
you were
you.
talking about phase 2, so sorry.
Yeah, or phase 3, which is what I said.
What
So how
I
about you
did.
just shut up?
Um,
I'm sorry.
Over.
How about you just get bent? Like,
Other than maybe the first episode, how many episodes do you think they'll be on OA for?
one.
Yeah.
It's the first episode.
It's the first episode.
What if they go for an X-Files vibe?
Oh. No.
I don't know.
I
I haven't seen X-Files. Have you guys?
No, but I've seen enough shows like
You
X
see-
I
Files.
know the theme.
Okay, so we haven't seen X-Files.
Do you
Well-
know anyone who's seen X Files?
I
No.
honestly
My-
don't.
Are you thinking of? Are you talking? Have you seen Criminal Minds?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I
Have
watched
you?
a couple episodes.
Have you seen Criminal Minds?
I have not, but I hear it's done a great job.
It's
It's
definitely
all right.
needs to
I
go
just
into
hope that
it.
it's not like Criminal Minds. Because you know the whole week, the like
Yeah.
episode to
Oh,
episode villain
yeah.
type thing. I just hope they don't do that
for
because I feel
something like
that
that
would
in
be boring.
particular. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it needs to be like
It'll also depower them.
Yeah.
I feel. It's
Yeah,
just-
because like, how the fuck are you supposed to spread that many, or that many like
How many villains can a Green Lantern have on Earth?
uh,
That it takes
how
a
many
whole
Lantern Corps
episode.
Are there
to, like,
6?
there's. I think they're up to 8 or 9 now.
Excluding white and black lanterns,
They introduced
and even the orange ones are on the one planet.
There's only
right?
one orange one, but he
Yeah.
creates his own guys. They introduced ultraviolet lanterns very recently.
Oh,
Scott
yeah,
Snyder did.
Ultra-
Ultraviolet.
It's shame. That's the
Okay.
emotion.
Oh,
Oh, we haven't even explained this. We're sorry. Terribly sorry.
I'm not.
You know who Green Lanterns are, but we'll explain the vibe of like Blackest Night and stuff. So there's a bunch of Lantern Corps. The main lads, the green ones, they're will, but like red is anger and pink is love, because of course it is. And this is one
is it compassion or is it love?
that is indigo.
Oh, okay, that's what. I'm
Indigo
thinking,
is
yeah.
compassion.
They're the ones who have the star in their stomach, or is that also the purple lanterns?
That's the pink lanterns.
Okay.
They're the star sapphires,
Sorry.
Matthew, because pink lanterns sound stupid.
Yeah,
Because no one would buy an action figure of that.
I don't think there is an action figure of that.
Probably not. But they do Black Lanterns at some point, and they just raise the dead. The dead? Damn it. Cut that out. An hour and 3 minutes.
No.
Triple up hour and 3 minutes.
I'm writing it down. I'm making sure you don't... No, you don't actually have to cut it out. And they raise the dead, and anyone who has ever been dead but has been resurrected in like the DC universe, and they just become Black Lanterns.
Did they retcon something to do with Jason Todd with that?
Not in the main story, I don't think.
Oh, I could have sworn at one point they were like, yeah, Jason Todd didn't get raised by the Lazarus Pit, it was Blackest Night.
He was only raised by the Lazarus Pit in New 52 continuity.
We're going off on a tangent
Yeah,
now.
I can't believe we went on a tangent on the fucking Lantern show. Anyway, number 5. This is a movie, The Authority, with like, and I put in brackets Wildstorm characters, and I was hoping you'd know what that is.
Okay, he does.
Yeah, I had a feeling you get really excited about this. And before you go off on your tangent, I want to say that the premise, when I read it, sounds really interesting, where they think this authority thinks the world is broken, and they will
That's
do
the Illuminati.
Okay.
anything to fix it.
Can I say one thing before you go on your tangent? I heard what this was, and I thought it was that thing from like the early 2000s Justice League run where they all turn out to be white Martians.
Oh, I know that.
Because they're very similar.
The Authority is its own thing, and they've very recently, like as in past few weeks, I think, reintroduced it back into continuity. Sorry, Lawrence is over here flexing and making us beta males feel inferior.
Stretching. You know what?
They've only
Get over it.
That protein's getting to his head.
I can't how many times to say get over it, but keep going.
The Authority is what Snyder fans think that a superhero team should be, and I think that is at least 50% of why it got greenlit. It's like a superhero team that will do anything, and they give no fucks, and they'll kill whoever, and they totally fuck, and that's what it is. And they're kind of a parody of the Justice League. Like there's Midnighter and Apollo's Superman, and Midnighter is Batman, and they basically have their powers, and they're like gay bros. So Snyder fans might not be into that. I think they'll throw a couple of more high profile DC heroes into it. Like there's a very Hawk Girl-esque character. I think they might just make that Hawk Girl.
Fair.
They probably.
Do you think they'll touch on the whole like Egyptian connection thing?
Oh God, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not mentally equipped. We're recording this quite late at night. It's about 9 o'clock, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about the Hawk people.
Hawk people.
Alright, well.
Alright, the next one I know we will go on a tangent on. It is The Brave and the Bold. Batman's introduction into the UCU. We're gonna get our live action Robin.
Again.
Brave?
We've had,
What do you mean again?
We've had
Chris
3
O'Donnell.
live, yeah, and Titans have had 2.
Oh yeah, shit. Alright, a good Robin.
Titans have had 3.
Oh wait, is he Robin in this?
He's probably
No, wait, no. Has he? He has been in movies. What am I talking about?
Yeah. Batman
Alright, a
and Robin.
contemporary good Robin.
There's never been a good Robin.
Yeah, he's gonna be like 12.
Oh yeah, it is. It's based
Because
on
like
that.
if they're casting the trio or the Trinity, sorry, as like 25-year-olds.
I think they're going for Batman. Does someone want to break down what the very vague idea of what this is?
Oh, it's just Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That is, yeah.
But like, okay, it's Damian Wayne, who is Batman's son, who they're going for a Batman who's in his 30s, I'd say.
I'd say
I
30s.
think so, yeah.
Early mid 30s, and so he conceived a child with the League of Assassins, with their head Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, with Liam Neeson's daughter Talia, Marion
The way you're
Cotillard.
wording that's like, yeah, he did just conceive a child with Rachel.
Batman totally bangs Liam Neeson's daughter, and she has a baby in secret, and she just dumps him on him when he's like 10 or 11 or 12 or something.
I think he might have been like 9.
Yeah, and he's like a psycho assassin, and Batman has to be like, hey, stop it.
Yeah.
And it's a very acclaimed story.
There's an alright animated film based off of it.
Yeah. So
You like Damian Wayne. I don't.
I wouldn't say I like him.
Well, okay.
I think he's
you
interesting.
tolerate him more than I do.
He's an interesting character.
I think he's just a whiny little shit.
How
The
much
only-
No, Jason Todd the GOAT.
as the lesser
Obviously.
comic, I love Jason Todd.
Yeah.
As the lesser comic book fans, that sounds like an insult. It's not.
No, they're still massive nerds.
I'm a big nerd. I'm a big nerd. I'm a big nerd.
He's
Oh,
physically
wait,
large.
Figuratively and literally.
Wait till we get the Star Wars, he'll be flying.
What do you guys know about Damian Wayne?
I know
I
that
know he's
he's
Batman.
a child. I know that he likes to dress up as a Robin.
Yeah.
Just an
A
actual
Robin.
An actual Robin.
That's what he does in his spare time.
Yeah,
man.
right.
Um,
Ugh.
So Batman, they're probably gonna try and get the character to be around 10 to 12, but cast around 14, 15.
Yeah, probably.
I wonder who is gonna be Batman though. Like,
We
I
could-
meant to ask about this because we didn't like. Do you have any casting ideas for Superman or Batman?
Superman.
You said something.
Yeah, you said.
You said someone for Batman.
Yeah, I said someone in particular for Batman, but I think he might be too fucking old now. Jensen Ackles would make a really good Batman.
That wasn't who I was thinking of, but yes, actually, Jensen Ackles. But
Who was the other
also,
one,
he's from Belfast. What's his name?
Oh, Jamie Dornan.
Yeah.
He's also
I like
too
that.
old, but he would also make a really
Could he
good
do?
Batman.
Could he do a goofy Batman? Because I feel like they're gonna go for it. Not goofy, but fun.
I don't know. I think
I hope not. I really.
No.
I don't want to go back to like
I
the.
know, but I feel
Especially-
like you need like something different than the Batman. You can't have two the Batmans, but
That's
two
exactly
separate
like
universes.
Like a fun Batman.
Yeah, you need.
I
You
don't
need
know
at
what?
least.
Yeah, if
you
we
need
do
a
have
difference.
both.
You can't have both.
I don't think that they're. I don't think that it'll be like as dark or as gritty as Matt Reeves' Batman, but
it's not going to be as light as like Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Yeah,
the
no,
animated
it's
show.
not like it's gonna be kind of balanced.
I didn't write it down, but it was announced. The Batman Part 2.
2025.
So watch out.
What I'm getting around to is he gonna wear the blue and grey suit?
I think
Oh,
he will.
I
I think he
Yeah,
will.
I would love that. Snyder fans are really against it on Twitter.
I love that. Also,
Okay, then absolutely.
Yeah.
But I will be protesting.
Yeah.
if he does.
very brave
And the Bold.
and bold of them not to call it Batman.
I mean, that would get very. If you have
It'd
the
be very
Batman
So confusing.
and Batman.
I know, but still, like, money.
Yeah.
That's my argument.
I mean, okay,
It
well,
does make the world go round.
the only way I would. I don't know.
I do get what you're
What,
saying.
I mean, what else do you call it? Because, like, you can't. The Batman's taken. The Dark Knight's already been taken. Fucking-
Batman and
the
Robin.
Caped Crusader? Actually, I would be okay with that. But
Batman
no,
and Robin, the
Man-
brave and the bold.
In the cowl.
No.
That's already sort of a thing.
A man called Otto.
Did you watch that? It's meant to be
No.
alright.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, I'm just trying to line up the timeline in my head.
How old is he supposed to be if he has a kid?
Yeah, because if he's like early 30s, and he's already encountered the League of Assassins, so it's probably he impregnated Talia while he was training, while he was on his Batman gap year or
I mean,
whatever.
you could say
He's
what?
Erasmus and
Placement,
in,
yeah.
His back gap year, yeah. His
What?
Bat Erasmus.
Batman normally starts being a man, the Bat, around like late 20s, early 30s, right?
Oh, I would say mid 20s.
Yeah. I think-
Like he
I
leave.
don't know. I always think of Batman like still training at like 25.
I imagine he leaves around 18, 19, comes back around mid 20s, and that's when he starts.
Okay, because like I always think of Batman being older than Superman, anyways. So if you were gonna go early 30s, you could still kind of get away with it. And plus, Jamie Dornan, who might be my second casting for that, is like I think 38-ish.
I think that's fine. I think
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that.
But like they also want to like keep them on for a long time, so you kind of have to cast them a little bit younger, I guess.
I think they're going to go for unknowns.
Yeah, I do think they'll do that.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a safer bet. If you did have a casting though, like off the top of your head, Jim Carrey.
I don't know why.
You make a great fucking Joker.
This is objectively wrong, but when I thought about fun Batman, the first thing that popped into my head was Chris Pratt.
It's a me, Batman.
Michael Cera.
Sarah.
For Superman, obviously.
It's me. Oh no, it's Kryptonite.
Guys, I really don't think that. Please, can we not take out the kryptonite?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
It's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings. Moving on.
What are you
he's
talking
quoting Nirvana, something in the way.
Someone was gonna get that. Swamp Thing, a horror-based movie.
I'm excited.
Probably the first, like, properly done superhero horror movie.
They've been saying that since Doctor Strange.
Also, that Spawn film that's been in development for the last
No.
7 years will also maybe be that.
This
You ever
will
watch
come-
Catwoman? That's pretty scary.
Blade's pretty radical and has some horror elements.
Blade's name is Eric. This has nothing to do with anything, but like anytime he
Blade,
introduces himself as Blade, it's because he doesn't want to introduce himself as Eric. Moving on.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
I put brackets wider DCU. He wanted to point out that it's not really connected to anything yet.
It's not like street level hero. It's not galactic. It's that weird like mystical shit,
Yeah.
which I quite like.
Yeah.
They're going for the Alan Moore run vibe
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Origins is what I put in brackets as well. You know,
because it sounded cool.
because it's spooky.
No, keep going. I have another thing I'd like to say later.
If that's all we have about Swamp Thing, I'll be moving on.
I know nothing about Swamp Thing.
The Game of Thrones regen, Paradise Lost.
No interest.
Yeah, they don't know if they're getting Gal Gadot back, but they want to do something Wonder Woman-y.
But she's maybe in Shazam too. Or no, she is. Well, Wonder Woman is in Shazam too. Whether it's her or not, I don't know.
Yeah, but are they even going to continue with Shazam with it the way Zachary Levi's going?
It comes out in like 2 months. Yes, they will.
I mean the third one,
Oh no.
obviously.
Well, okay, that was Paradise Lost.
Yeah.
If you were more interested in that, go watch someone else.
Yeah, well,
watch
make
it.
an interesting thing, DC.
Another
It
show.
actually sounds quite interesting.
I probably
It's,
will watch
it's
it. in my
interesting because it's just so weird.
Imagine all lady Game of Thrones.
I just don't know how they're gonna take like a show, and the way he was describing
It's
it seemed like a long running show as well,
It's
which I'm not sure.
I think it's doable.
I think you're already starting off on a bad foot if you're like, it's gonna be like Game of Thrones, you know, it's gonna, we're doing that.
Yeah,
That's how you
that's
sell
a-
a show, though,
that's
to
a
the
high
wider
bar.
audience.
Lord of the Rings, but it's Game of Thrones, like.
Yeah,
But they're all hot chicks.
In a world.
That's how you sell it in 2005.
But yeah, because what is it called? Themyscira. It's meant to have a really.
You're like Amazon.
Yeah, I was gonna say Amazonia,
I mean,
but I think
they
that's
are
from
the
like the
Amazons.
Conan movies. Isn't it like all built off slavery and war and stuff? Like that'd be interesting.
I'll see a trailer and then.
I'll watch that as much as you'll commit.
Yeah.
The next show, Booster Gold.
I'm so fucking excited
Yeah,
for
I
this.
have
I love
no
Booster
idea
Gold.
what it is.
Yeah.
And
A
do you know
show or
who
a
should
movie?
play Ben
Is it what?
Booster Gold? Glenn Powell. He'll make
Yeah.
a great fucking Booster Gold.
Gonna explain to the guys Booster Gold.
So he's like, who's like he's like a condiment king, like hero from the future, who's like, well, he's that shit in the future that he comes back and is like, I'm gonna be radical in the past.
He's just a guy from the future, but he brings his average future technology,
Yeah.
goes back to the past, and uses what he has to be a superhero.
Cool.
That actually does sound quite interesting.
So is he gonna be like a flawed hero as well?
Yeah, like personality wise, I'd say he's like, I guess kind of a Tony Stark, but without the intelligence.
Do you think
Yeah.
it'll be kind of like a boys type vibe?
Yeah, in that type of humor, I'd say is what
It,
they're gonna go for.
more innocent though,
Yeah, definitely.
but
yeah.
the boys is something else.
because initially he's not really a superhero; he's just a con man. But he has a
Yeah.
whole redemption arc.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He's in Smallville, maybe twice. I can't remember. But at one point, he's just wearing a suit and it's covered in advertisements. Because he's that kind of superhero. Like,
Huh. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Alright,
And
and
he's
the
got
last but definitely not least.
because yeah, I got one more.
No, I think it is the last one. Supergirl, Woman of
Oh
Tomorrow.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm really. Have you?
He did hype it up a lot in the video he was doing. Like, oh yeah, gritty beginning. You know, watch out for this one. And yeah,
I mean, they have quite a low bar to pass right now with the
Yeah.
last Supergirl movie from the 80s.
also the show is not that
It's alright.
great.
She's got Melissa
Benoist.
Moist is good as Supergirl.
I wouldn't mind.
Melissa
if they
B
would get-
Moist.
She's not gonna do it.
No,
I kind of hope she does, but she probably won't.
She is great.
I've read the comic that this is not going to be based on, but it's going to have his vibes extracted from. Woman
Yes.
of Tomorrow.
I can just imagine James Gunn with a massive needle that just says "Vibe Extractor" on the side of it. And he, like, it's like that fucking mojo puller from like Austin Powers 3.
Yeah, exactly. I'm picturing like a James Bond, Tom King, the author, is strapped to a table.
Yeah.
And James Gunn is there like a Bond villain, like, I'm going to extract your vibes now. Look at my white hair.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like a road trip space movie, and she has a sword
Oh.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
And it's
when
like
did she get the sword?
space.
Oh.
When space.
It
When
re-
space.
I'm not sure if any other comic has done this, but it's a really interesting idea. It plays with the concept of Superman grew up on Earth. Supergirl basically grew up in, Syria or whatever. Like it's just a planet that's like falling apart, and like people are dying by the hundreds every day, and so like
Ergo City? Sorry, I'm trying to think of that. The actual city. she grew up
Argon,
in. Yeah, something like that. He has it shrunk in the Fortress of Solitude.
Kandor.
Yes?
It's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
No,
it
is Kandor not where fucking one of those villains is from? Fuck it, we're going off on a weird tangent.
It plays with the idea that she's kind of fucked in the head, because like up until she was about 14, 15, people she knew and loved were just dying daily, like in horrible accidents, and until she just suddenly arrives on Earth, and then everything is just happy clappy.
Happy clappy.
Yeah.
Two Haribo Joe type of day.
Yeah. she's at the vending machine, and 2 Haribos are falling out. Or yeah. I'll explain that some other time.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Tune
Cut
in
that
next
out.
time
Yeah.
for his more in-depth view.
He did mention that there's a bunch of other stuff that he didn't announce for that phase
Yeah,
as
I
well.
think in the coming weeks we'll get something
He
else.
said,
What-
yeah, it's not everything, but it's like, I think, like, the main dish stuff.
is
You
one
know
of
what I mean?
those Constantine 2, because that did get announced like last year.
That has recently been rumored to be canned.
I know. That's why I wanted to bring it up.
What I'm wondering is, Supergirl, you typically introduce her when Superman is at his earliest in his late 20s. And if it's Woman of Tomorrow, she's already, if going by the comic, she's already like established.
I mean, I'd be fine if they were just like, we're not, fuck the origin stories for most of these characters. Like, we're not doing a Batman origin, clearly. I would love if they just
I
didn't do
know.
a Superman origin. Just started from like, they're
I don't think they're going to do any origin.
well established, but they're
But-
not
Oh,
like their peak yet.
Timeline wise, is there just 2 super people and people just like Superman way better?
You should give her the origin story.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about origin stories. I'm talking about, like, is there just 2 super people and are they on equal footing?
Oh,
Like, because if he's in his mid-20s and she's in her early 20s, they've basically been around for as long as each other.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, even when she's like a bit younger, isn't she still meant to be faster than him and shit sometimes?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
James Gunn has to figure that out.
I'm looking forward to that
His
when that comes out
closing-
in 2035.
I don't know why I pointed at Joe. His
I-
closing
I-
points: storytelling is key, directors, vision, and writers are unique, and it's going to be different, never seen before shows and movies. I think that's a dig to the MCU,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Like, screw you guys, we're going to do it so much better.
Screw you guys, I'm finding a new home.
Screw you guys, I'm head honcho.
I think that he will succeed in what he's
I
trying
think,
to
I
do,
think this is
but
going to be good. I really do.
I think it's still fully on the cards that within 2 years James Gunn will be like, this is a lot to take on. I'm going.
Just a Josh Trankett.
Yeah, and like, because things have been fluid at Warner Brothers for like the past 10, 15 years, and plans have changed every year or two.
yeah.
This
I-
could be nothing.
I'm trying to
I hope
like,
it's true.
this time, actually, though, I'd be disappointed. I really would.
I'd
Not
do
because
too.
I didn't put in the research.
They announced, like,
What?
They announced a massive slate beforehand that had a cyborg film on it and
Nightwing
shit.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just with James Gunn behind it.
They
It does
have-
feel
It feels
different.
like it might actually happen.
Yeah.
They have someone who's witnessed the winning formula.
Yeah.
You know, it's not an outsider.
was-
It
yeah,
has
he
nothing
was-
to do with like superheroes.
He was heavily involved in one of their more like
Yeah,
From a creative standpoint, though, and if he's doing that, I don't want to be the voice of negativity, But if he's,
But he wants to be the voice of negativity.
but I am, and
That's
like,
Joe's friend.
I'm not going to change. If he's doing that for several projects, but also managing it logistically, that'll
Yeah.
be a lot. Because it's Safran who's doing the finances and everything.
Oh yeah.
I think that it will pull through, and I think that we will get it. I just hope that it is as good as it sounds.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will be. I think that like what did you say was one of the things they said, like
Director.
never seen before. Like, yeah, we're all gonna
I've
be
never
able-
seen Batman.
Like
I
No.
to be fair,
Not a
I
single
always
one.
close
Like-
my eyes when I go see Batman.
He's
so.
too scary.
Yeah. I sat in the cinema for 3 hours with my eyes closed.
like
If
I
I,
just
don't see him, he can't see me.
like I just feel like he's setting the bar way too high because he wants people to notice.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's setting himself up to be criticized a lot.
That would be pretty funny though if he was like, in conclusion, we're gonna give it a red hot go. tried and tested. If it ain't broke, whatever.
I mean, okay,
And
when you
look.
put it like that, yeah, okay.
He's doing anything in executive side. And you know, if it doesn't work out, eat shit. Like,
We'll give it a
What
go.
are you doing?
make
Yeah,
your own
you.
Batman movie. Yeah, Joseph. Shut up.
What were you gonna say, Matthew?
Another thing that he never talked about in the video, but they seem to just announce on Twitter like afterwards, is they're still doing a bunch of the Elseworld. Well, he sort of mentioned it, but
I
they never
did
mentioned
put
it.
that down in brackets.
Yeah, the
Elseworld
Elseworld stuff. So like the Batman 2, Joker 2,
I can't
Dave
pronounce the
Foix,
name.
or whatever.
Folly
that
a
is.
Jew.
I-
Dave Foix.
I don't fucking know. All I remember is that it's in French.
Joker 2, fromage. Joker 2, sacre bleu.
Joker 2, Bomb Boy.
Which is a musical co-starring Lady Gaga.
Is that confirmed or not?
Yes, that is
it's
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm not.
Um,
I didn't see the
like
first-
Joker one.
I
didn't see the
Still
first
haven't
one.
seen it.
No, still won't.
Joe.
it's not that great.
There's okay, so there's Batman 2, there's that. I feel like there's another thing that I'm forgetting, I'm just not sure which. Oh, some of the CW stuff, that's all
Yeah.
ending.
Yeah.
Superman and Lois was one of the other ones.
Yeah, that's astonishing.
He didn't mention any of that stuff in the video though.
No.
I think it was all it was
Yeah,
just
it's
stuff
just on
after.
Twitter. And then he forgot to mention that like he's just canned like so many fucking things the week before, like the entire CW, all of the movies.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed
liked
that-
it? Get fucked. We're getting rid of it. Screw you, Dwayne.
Gunn doesn't announce the bad news. Safran does. Peter
Oh, I
Safran, the other
didn't
guy
notice
running it.
Really?
That's interesting.
That's hilarious.
That's definitely
One
like,
thing
psychological.
I do like about him as well, Gunn, if follow him on Twitter because he'll just tell you if like a scoop is bullshit or if it's true.
Yeah.
That's pretty
But,
good on him.
Yeah.
So
This, I feel like, one last thing. This has to work, or else
that's it. For
the
DC.
MCU is gonna get so bad.
Do you remember when
Yeah.
they were talking about doing the Justice League movie? Or no, Justice League Part 2, around the same time as Avengers 2 would come out.
Yeah.
And by then, the DC Universe would be well established.
Oh my god.
That's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that Cyborg film was like slated for 2018.
Oh, I loved that Cyborg film that they did.
Getting back to something Lauren said there, I feel like the MCU does need competition recently because
Yeah.
because like
That's-
same
like-
with like tech and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Like you need something that pushes other companies ahead.
You need a
And-
reason to get better.
Yeah, and right now the MCU just feels like it's stagnating because it has nothing else that it needs to do.
You're
It's
totally
just,
right. They've
like-
monopolized this weird
like
this weird huge niche.
yeah. And like they just don't need to do anything right now because they are the only thing you can go to for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, the DC needs this so that we
And
get
weird-
good Marvel stuff.
Weirdly, DC are kind of the only people who can challenge them in
Yeah.
this specific regard.
Yeah.
I
like-
mean,
Like the boys is doing it kind of, but like
It's a
they're only
TV
able
show.
like they're only able to do that so much. And they've completely beaten them in their respective like niche, but like
yeah,
it's
best.
we
TV
need
show
we need
last year.
like it needs more.
Feige's looking at you in the face, you viewer, and saying, "What are you gonna do about it? You can't go anywhere else."
He's taking his hat off. He's like the tentacles are coming out, like feeling your face.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still excited for some of Marvel
I
stuff.
don't know.
Like,
Yeah, so am I. But like, I just feel like I can't expect
like
as much anymore because there's no reason to.
I feel after Secret Wars, if they decide to keep going, I'm gonna have to stop watching because like, where do you go from there?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I'm
Cause-
more interested in Marvel projects than I am excited for them now, and I have to say,
yeah.
I'm excited for the new Batman movie,
Yeah.
Brave and the Bold.
Where did my bag go?
Where did it go?
Be professional.
Where did the bag go from here?
But
That's my bag.
So, are they gonna have other Robins in this movie?
yeah, that's something I thought about as well
It is
because
a Batman
that's gonna be
family, so I assume.
3 fucking Robins that they have.
I think it's safe
One
to
of
say.
which is going to be dead, 2 of which are going to be on their own.
I think it's safe to say. Nightwing will be in the movie
Yes.
in some capacity.
Do you know
I
what?
hope they kind of. I don't know. Will it be established Nightwing? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. I
like
kinda
he
wanna
pops
know.
in and he's like,
Bring-
"What's up, Batman?"
bring
What's
back
up?
Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah,
I found
no.
my bag, guys. It's all good.
Dylan O'Brien for Nightwing.
That's good.
Yeah, but
He's
I like
good
that.
for
But
anything.
do you know what? He is now at the age where they would be casting him for Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'd be
he's
an
like
alright Superman.
no, I can't.
If you could make him
No.
like roughly 3 times the size that he is.
yeah,
Yeah, if he bulked up.
I don't- Could he physically bulk up that much?
no,
though?
I don't.
I
Think
don't
he-
think. No, that's
he-
steroids.
Yeah, he doesn't have the frame for it. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
and he just looked like Tyler Hoechlin in his Superman suit, where it's just so obvious that it's a muscle suit.
I'd still think he'd be a great Nightwing. But so Jason Todd would probably still be dead.
I guess you don't have to do Tim Drake.
But I mean, you don't have to. I don't care about Tim Drake. Do you guys know of Tim Drake?
The
I know.
third
He's-
Robin.
Vaguely, but
I dabble in Tim Drake.
He is never adapted in anything. He's always ignored and getting made less and less important in every reboot of the continuity.
Even though they keep insisting that he's a better detective than Batman.
Yeah, Tim Drake fans are so upset and so whiny, and it would just be hilarious if they skipped over him in the movies. And the
No.
only way you could do it timeline wise if you made him Nightwing sidekick.
Yeah, but even then, like I was gonna say that I prefer Damian Wayne with Nightwing, like them as a duo rather
Oh,
than
as them as Batman
Robin.
and Robin.
No, just as him as Nightwing and Robin.
I like that.
Like it's a kind of like older brother thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, that's where we went.
that's
From
everything.
there.
I was like, yeah, do you want to say any last things before we start doing an outro?
Do you want me to do a prayer of the faithful or something? Like,
Let's all do the
We
rose.
are-
Let's all hold hands.
I hold my Dorito crusted hands.
No,
I'm
okay, I'm
not
good.
touching those hands. I have no idea where they've been.
Yeah.
Now join us in
wash.
prayer, brothers.
Lead me in prayer, brother.
We pray that this slate will be good because my God, I really do think I'll break down if all I have to watch is the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the boys. But
You know what?
And
I'm okay with-
Invincible's coming out this year as
And
well.
Peacemaker.
Oh, Matthew, that's gonna get to
And
the
Harley
point.
Quinn.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Do you want to say some of the episodes we're planning on maybe doing?
no.
No.
No, you just don't get to know.
Do
just,
we have
just
any?
Stick around.
I mean, we have like 1 or 2 ideas.
We're gonna do a Morbius commentary.
No, we won't.
No.
No, we won't.
He'll do one and he'll post it. And
Joe, you yourself can do it.
Okay.
that's your
Um,
little side quest there, you know.
You know-
You'll get a thumbs up from me if you do it.
Joe and his Doritos will commentate over more.
Well, does anyone have any feelings that they'd like to share with the group?
I'm quite lonely right now.
Yeah, no.
Shut up, man.
Let's just pave past that. I mean, manly feelings like beer.
Beer is a feeling. Yeah.
Beer is a few.
I'm feeling this beer right now.
I think on that note, I'm gonna call it.
Where did we
We
go
love
from
you.
here?
That was
Somewhere.
What?
okay. Bye,
Yeah.
guys.
Bye.